Everybody, this is Alessandro. Welcome back to my channel. So a lot of time, a lot of students asking me, every time like Alessandro, I go from blocking to spline, my animation start to look very floaty. It loses all the weight. When I do the blocking, the pose looks good, the timings looks good. It looks like he has weight and everything, and I don't know where to go to spline when it's the right moment, when I have enough key and stuff like that. And when I do, sometimes it doesn't look good. It looks a mess. Blah blah blah. So I want to stress a little bit more the importance of blocking plus, guys. And first of all, let me tell you, blocking plus refer to the fact that you're having a key, okay, like an actual keyframe, at least every 2 or 3 frames. All right. So you have a lot more of in between. Okay, you can play a lot more with the spacing, the arc, and stuff like that. You already start to clean up those things and uh, and in this way when you turn it if you do it properly, obviously, because you have to do it good, when you're gonna go from the blocking to spline, the result is gonna be a lot better, and you're just gonna see it right now. Basically, I want to show you. This is like a shot done by one of my students, by the way. I'm gonna play like just very quickly. All right, so it's gonna martial art shot, and he should have a stick in his hand. So at the moment we kind of hide it because we're gonna focus on the lower body and the spline. But as you can see, it's quite solid, I would say. And I want to show you what's going on now when you're gonna spline it directly, right? What's the status when you do a good blocking plus, or why it's so important, right? Let's focus in this first 80 frame, okay? Today we're gonna do a very small section also because this is gonna be mostly his shot, right? And let's select everything. Okay, let's make sure we got everything over here. We didn't miss any controller, obviously. And we are gonna go here and turn it into spline, right? Let's make sure we are into the spline mode here as well. Okay, and let's play very quickly. Okay, there is obviously, as you can see, an issue here with the this is because of the IK FK, so I think this one's supposed to be right. And let's adjust this one over here. Okay, here we go. Let me turn this out. Right, as you can see, it's not too bad, guys. Obviously there is still some refining, especially on the leg, on the arc, but overall it's quite good, right? And you're gonna see now that in order to make it really nice and clean, there is very little work that we need to do, right? There's actually not a lot of work that needs to be done. Okay, so first things I'm gonna do, guys, is always check the arc before we started to clean the motion trail and everything here. See, around here I wanna clean up this part of the arc, right? Here, even I do it in perspective, even though you feel like it's not really visible, but I really like to take care of all those things, right? Here, all right. I'm gonna adjust this one a bit more over here, right? So as you can see, not much. Now that this is done, let's go and cancel the outliner. Sorry, not the outliner, the motion trail. Normally, the first things I'm gonna do, guys, is taking care of the up and down, right? I really wanna push easy in. Okay, maybe sometimes we can just do this and take a look directly here, right? Rather than moving the curves, right? And for example, here we can adjust, right? Right, just a little bit more. we can easily delete it. Adjust this a bit more. And even I was feeling that the landing is not very strong, okay? So I really wanted to push down a bit more, right? And I'll really go up. See if we can push even. Okay. Now you can really feel the boom, the down pulse here before it's going up. Maybe we want to kind of make it a bit more jumpy here, so we can push this. Adjusting here. Right. Now, obviously, we're gonna take a look now at the let's go here to parent. Gonna take a look at this axis, the way it goes to the side. It seems quite good. As you can see, guys, maybe just we need to maybe here actually we can go to the opposite direction. Okay. Right, we can start to delete some of the key. As you can see, the adjustment we need to do is very little. At this point, we sorted out already the body mechanics. If you did a good job with the blocking plus, and this part here for me just became the polish, right? Right. This direction. Here, can delete the unnecessary key when it's not needed. All right. Now, the things I want to really take care of it is the arc right now. Right. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Here looks like the arc is quite good. Okay. This one in the meantime we can just adjust it. And here we can just do this. Okay. Okay. Boom, very quickly. Looks like there is something going on here. So this one needs to be planted properly. All right. Here we want to raise it a little bit. Right. So you want to adjust the fit a tiny bit. Okay, going up. Yeah, this part maybe we can ease in a little bit more. Because at the moment you see that there is a snap here in the fit. Maybe not this one, maybe, yeah, maybe this one over here. And just try to find out what's going on over here. Okay. Oops, maybe we need to sit in gimbal. Oh, okay, we have a gimbal lock issue here. So maybe in this case, this is working fine. Right, and we need just to adjust the position here. We need to see what's going on. Right? Oops. Right, we can adjust this. And this one we can push it a bit more forward, right? And also careful about this. Right, really clean this arc over here. And adjusting again the here, for example, we can raise it. We push it back here. Right? Here we can still keep it down a little bit. Boom. And there you go. Again, we're gonna delete the motion trail. Now the other things we're gonna do is this other foot over here. I have the feeling maybe this is a bit too much. And so what we're gonna do is reducing it a little bit. Okay. And clean that up. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's spending way too much for my taste. Okay. Yeah, I see like how easy it's easy in, but I think maybe it can be done a bit better. I think it's this controller. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's this one. And what is? Am I missing something here? Oh, here you go. I didn't take the right controller. Exactly. So we need to adjust this one. Okay, we need to clean this up just to make sure it's smoother. All right. And here I started to push this a little bit higher. All right. Here a bit more, just adjust this. Okay, boom. And same things here. We're gonna take a look at the arc. All right. We wanna drag this a little bit more behind. Okay. And maybe this one we can push it here. And see here we need some more adjustment. Okay. So you want to make a really nice and clean arc whenever it's possible, right? And now we will figure out the rotation of the feet. Right? Maybe here a little bit lower. Okay, and here see there is an acceleration, right? And so the things that I was trying to do now, I want to really make the leg really straight for this moment, right? So I want to really give it a nice kick outside. So I want to really give like, extend the leg. Boom. Go back a little bit, boom. And same here, I want to extend it. Those are the things sometimes you change a little bit when you do your blocking plus I mean, when you're going from your blocking plus to your spline, right? Maybe this one we can put it here. This one we can adjust it. Right? See? When I have a nice arc with the feet coming closer to camera, right? Boom. And this is obviously gonna be a lot closer to right? Boom, boom. Boom. Right? And let's take a look again here. Let's adjust this part of the foot just to make sure it's flowing really nice. Okay, boom, see, boom. All right. Another pass done really well. Let's go again and delete the motion trail. Now let's take a look if there is anything wrong in the spine. Very quickly, we're gonna do a pass on this and see what is going on, if there is any weird key, like for example, why this one, if it's really necessary. Okay. In motion, I don't think it really is gonna benefit twisting this one backwards for just a frame. So sometimes I just wanna favor the smooth it out a little bit, and unless I see any problem, right? Especially when there is a fast motion. Okay, and same things here, right? Obviously, we're gonna go back and check the curve and everything if there is any issue, right? But usually, again, I repeat, guys, if you've done a good job during your blocking plus, this step here is gonna be very, very little. But I still wanna check, for example, why here it's going down like this for just one frame, right? Maybe I can delay that part of the spine going down, right? And the rest seems to be quite good. Same things here, see? Easy in, easy. Right. Okay, that's all good. Same things here. And we are almost done. Okay, but I mean, those things are very important. When I teach to my students, guys, you don't really necessarily need to move every frame like a single controller or anything, but you need to check every frame what's going on, right? Just to make sure there is no weird unintentional movement, okay? So if something is good when you do your blocking, it's good, keep it as it is. But sometimes if there is any dirtiness that you don't want, or when you have a very specific fast movement, you want things to be a bit cleaner, right? Like this section over here. Just go ahead and clean it. Right? All right. It's looking good so far. Now, next step I want to do is to track the arc of the head, right? A lot of people forget about this. but it's very important. You don't track only the arc of the pelvis, of the feet and the hand and everything, but also on the neck and the neck and the head, right? So we're gonna bake this controller and again create this one and just make sure everything is good, right? And the way I control the arc, I modified is using this one over here. I'm gonna use the rotation of the okay. Say for example here I want to smooth it out a little bit more. And it looks like the only part needs some adjustment. It's kinda here. Let's see if I can kill those. Right? Work. See, I want to just adjust this a little bit. Right? And there is another one here where we want the arc to be like this. Right? Everything else seems to flow really well, as you can see. We don't need it anymore. Windows outliner and remove it again, the motion trail, right? Now the last things I really want to do is just to check this one, the popping knee, as usual, right? And see if there is any involuntary pop or something that we want to remove, right? I know a lot of people don't like it, but if you have the right tool, I think you can do it very, very, very quickly. Right? Just make sure everything is nice over here. Okay, you can adjust this part, especially here. See what's going on. Okay, you can adjust here, here, here. Maybe you can keep it this direction. Right, very, very quickly. You don't have to go crazy about this, but at least just make sure it's clean. Right? Remove this one, and then we can do this last one at the end again. Key and bake simulation. Turn on this one on, and same things over here. Right? And I always recommend you guys, if you're doing a heavy body mechanic shot, to use a rig who has controller like this, because or else it will get a nightmare cleaning all the popping and everything if you don't have something like this built in your rig. There are other ways around, but I think this makes your life a lot easier. I wish every rig has something like that, you know, so our life will be easier. Right? Windows outliner, and here you go, guys. Let me remove this off. And obviously, yeah, we didn't do the arms and everything because this is like I was mostly wanted to focus today on the lower body, the spine, and everything. So we still need to adjust the head, the arms, but at least if we focus really on the lower body, we can feel like the spacing is there, the acceleration is there, the weight, you know, when the body is coming down like here is nice. Okay, you can really feel going down and then going up. You have this nice big arc with the leg stretch and everything. We have nice movement on the feet, right? We have the proper weight, easy in, easy out, the knee are not popping and everything. We managed to hit a clean line of action, you know, something like that. We managed to keep the poses. Sometimes when people over spline something, they manage to lose some of the initial pose that they have, like something this one, you have a good line of action, everything. Like this one over here, right? So yes, I would say, and you know, as you can see, guys, the point when I'm doing this one is because I really want to prove to you that when you have a solid blocking plus, your splining polish is gonna be super easy. And this is, I feel like, what a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are writing me about it, and it's really important. Obviously, it means you have to spend a lot of time on the blocking plus, but you know, if you know how to approach it and you know how to do it correctly, it will save you a lot of time later on. Because at this stage, you know, when you go from blocking to spline, your animation is not going to be floaty, as you saw yourself when I opened this file, right? Everything was already there. It's just about polishing a few things, and then at the end it's up to you how much you want to push it. I think the squash and stretch, stuff like that. But at least it's a great starting point. Okay, guys? I hope you enjoy as usual. If you have any questions, let me know, and see you next time. Ciao!